and welcome my beautiful Intentional Attention ASMR collective. Today I wanted to have you be a fly on the wall with me while I change out a parking light or daylight running light that has gone out in my car. So I looked up the directions on how to do this, and I thought, this would be something that I would do just to take care of business, to make sure that you're handled. And so if this happened to you, I would happily change the parking light bulb in your car. Now we're starting here with the passenger side, and these are plastic screws that have been on the car for probably 6 to 8 years. This is a 2018, so they can't be that far. But they definitely were a lot more stripped than I thought that they would be. So I ended up buying some that you'll see in a moment, and they unfortunately were the wrong size. So I struggle a little bit with this, and eventually what I decided to do is, because I can pop the bottom one out, I open it up from the bottom and remove the bulb that way. Of course, this is sped up in honor of your time to create a relaxing and soothing soundtrack over this fairly frantic video. So with the top off, I reach up inside and I grab the bulb. And once I pull it out here, you will quickly see that this has definitely seen better days. That thing is completely blown out. So I put this back in my pocket, secure back the flap as well as I can, and I head off to the auto parts store. After going to the auto parts store, I have a brand new set of bulbs and a brand new set of screws to put into the vehicle. And it goes along with the theory, or the sort of the campfire rule that I have, of always making it better than how you found it. So I thought by maybe replacing the screws, we could, make it a little bit easier for the next guy to do it. Because I struggled a little bit getting those screws off, but eventually we found it. Now the secret with this is to reach back up inside, and then sort of it snaps right in to the housing. Now I was pushing it in and it wasn't working, and I realized I did not have the nubs lined up correctly. So once I do that, you can actually feel it go all the way in, and then it's a nice tight fit. So that was half the battle right there. The other half was getting it back into the exact same location that it was before. Now, obviously, you have to do a test before you put everything back on, which I should have done that in that order of operation. But I didn't, and thankfully everything worked out correctly, because when I had looked at this and tried to figure it out, I realized it was very close to the turning bulb, or the turning signal bulb. And that, of course, is a completely different type of bulb that you'd be putting in there. So at this point, I'm actually trying to put the new screws in, and I quickly realized that while I bought the same type, I didn't buy the correct style. So I ended up putting those back in the package, took those back to the auto parts store on the way home, and I cinched it up with the old screw that was with it. So now kind of comes the moment of truth. We'll go ahead and start the car, and then as you can see, the results are immediate. This light was not present before. So I'm going to come out here and I'm going to adjust the camera so that you can see a little bit more of the vehicle. And then I'm going to put on the turn signal light. Now the turn signal light should work and turn off the parking light at the same time. So it looks like that was successful. Again, another lovely way to spend a Sunday. I'm excited that you could come and share this experience with me. And if you'd like more like this, please leave a comment below and let me know.